Hey guys, I'm Ian McMinn. This is Path to I Am. Today, I'm going to be talking about how stillness is my sanctuary. Say hi to Ellie. God, you always love to chirp up. She's been making surprise appearances, I think in 3 of my last 5 videos. Stillness is my sanctuary. So when I talk about stillness, the way that I practice it is I love to lay down on the floor. I've done this ever since I was a kid, but it's obviously a lot more conscious now. I love to lay down on the floor. And now I have this she's a little bundle. And either, it's normally with eyes open that I do it, but I love to lay down on the floor, like not on my bed, sometimes on my bed, but a lot of times on the ground. Just let myself gaze up at the ceiling and just relax. No stimulus. And just totally opening to everything that's there. And actually as funny as it is, in a lot of the most fulfilling parts of my life, I didn't just view stillness as my sanctuary, I viewed it as my office, right? So I would view the more time I would spend in that place, instead of being on the phone and things like that, just idly, the more I would experience, magic in my own life, not just internally, but more of meeting people that are meant for me, whether that was friendship or dating or business or whatever, and get inspirations to travel. Right? I've traveled around a lot of the world, most of the time solo, right? Going to hostels and traveling around and it all comes back to stillness. It all comes back to having that sanctuary where I can spend, a lot of my free time. And even, obviously in entrepreneurship, you can build it into your work time, but finding a way, even with a 9 to 5, to build that in during the day as well, during the week. So just a really simple video about that, about, ideally I'm laying down on the floor, I'm looking up at the ceiling. Obviously, if you're in an office, you can be, gazing off in a comfortable way, whenever you need a break, and just letting yourself open fully. And I know it's funny, but it makes all the difference. One of the teachers I've studied, Sarah Landon, who I really like, their phrase with it is, and I've really enjoyed it because it describes my past experience, is stillness is the access point to acceleration. So the more I live from stillness, the more I get to, show up in the most ideal way, in the world, where I'm flowing with everything and it all makes sense. And whenever I need to process, I return back. So anyway, guys, this is Stillness is my sanctuary. I'm Ian McMinn. This is Path to I Am, and I hope you enjoyed it today. Thanks.